Play Fast 4 right now.
Okay.
Because it's you, we're going to play Fast 5. This is first me the hype bell for me changing the rules on the spot because I have a bonus question.
Okay.
We're going to start with
it.
All right, man. Before we do that, congratulations on the position, bro.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
After years with Warner Brothers, Columbia, they give you the big title. You need 2 cards to fit all the title on there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So dope. I just wanted to say when I saw it, man, I was just super happy because you always been just a super genuine dude.
Likewise.
Sure.
And I appreciate you always showing love on my way up the ranks.
For sure, bro.
Definitely.
All right, let's get into it, man. 3 biggest names to you when it comes to professional sports in Washington. Of course, DC. We're not talking about Seattle.
3 biggest names all time?
All time. To you.
Man.
This your list.
To me, it's got to be Doug Williams, first black quarterback to win a Super Bowl. A lot of people back home going to hate on this, but RG3, that rookie year that we ain't never seen nothing like that. It was incredible.
It was like Mike Vick in Atlanta.
It was. And honestly, a lot of people is going to probably throw me shade for this, but I got to say Alex Ovechkin from the Capitals because he's like a GOAT. And I'm not even a hockey guy, but it's like people in DC don't realize they had a GOAT in the city and is on the hockey tip. Like he's up there like top 5 hockey player all time. I'd probably say that would be my list, just quick off the top of the head.
That's what's up. That's a real sports fan. I had to ask that question. All right. All right. One thing you wish everybody knew about Wilt Wallace without you having to explain it.
Ooh. I don't know.
That's the first time we got. I don't know. First time.
I think that I would. My heart, the type of person I am, like why I do this, I don't do it for money or fame or attention. I just really love it. You know what I mean? And I just wish that I didn't have to prove that to people. Like I think that sometimes people are so used to being gamed and hustled that they automatically come with their guard up. And I'm like, yo, you don't have to do that with me. Right. So if there's one thing, I'm not here for that. I just want to work hard and win. That's
what's up. I like that. I like that, man. Yeah. Info you received from a fellow exec, might be early on or maybe through your career that you use still through your journey.
Yeah, I don't remember where I got this, to be honest, so sorry to whoever I stole it from, but never get too high, never get too low. You know what I'm saying? Just stay balanced. Yeah. Never like your wins, you're never as big as you think you are, and you're never as low as you think you are. So stay grounded in the middle. Like them losses, you're going to bounce back. The wins, you are going to fall down. So don't get too caught up in your own, hype, and don't get too low when you're spiraling. So
we're not going to do a Reese's Peace of Mind or Pops Knows Best today. That was it right there. I appreciate that. And I just stole it from you. All right, 4. You could take 5 artists, right? And they making a compilation. Yeah. You're working this compilation. Yeah. Who are those 5 artists?
I mean, can they?
This is yours. You can be whoever.
I'm putting Biggie, Pac, Jay, Nas. That'd be like my Furious 4 right there, right? You know what I'm saying? And then just because he's just dropped recently, and I love how he bucks the system every time he comes back, I throw Kendrick in there. You know, and somebody else that I got to know personally early in my career. J-Rock from TDE was signed at Warner, so I got cool with J-Rock and Kendrick because Kendrick and J-Rock used to come to the office together, and they were just so cool. Like they were about the music. You could tell they weren't about the hype. They would sit in my office and be rapping back and forth. Like they were really about the music. So I got a lot of respect for Kendrick because I seen his journey. Like, a lot of people maybe didn't know about him till a little bit later, but I remember seeing him in 06, 07 and then to see where he's at now. So I put Kendrick in there.
That's crazy, bro. That lineup is ridiculous. That's top 5 right there.
I'm just a hip hop head.
I can see that. I clearly by the list.
Right.
All right, man. One piece of advice you would give yourself before the first day starting at BME as an intern?
Don't judge a book by its cover. A lot of times we walk into situations with prejudice and we don't, we look at prejudice like, oh, that means you're racist. And like, no, it just means you prejudge. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times we walk into a situation and we prejudge things based on what we've seen before, based on how we feel, based on our fears or whatever it is. And I would say, just don't do that. Like just allow yourself to really feel it out and figure out what's what, because it's not always as it seems. You know what I'm saying?
Dope, man. That's what's up. Let me hit the hype bell for that one more time. I want to appreciate you, bro. Come by.
Appreciate you having me.
Up with us, man.
Thank you.
Got my new wristband on here. I was wondering why wrist so heavy. I got my Just AB Johnson on today, man, so I appreciate that.
Real chunky.
Hey, man, I just want to say thanks again, bro, because I know you're super busy. Thank you for coming by and blessing our audience with all this info, bro.
Hey, man, I would do it for you anytime, Reese. I want to tell you, and I told somebody this the other day, I don't really do interviews. A lot of people hit me up for interviews, and I'm only going to do it if it's, a friend or a person that I respect and that I want to build with. You know what I mean? So, when you hit me, I was like, I got to do it. It wasn't even about being busy. It's more about me just look, I'm supposed to push my artist, not myself. But when you invited me on your platform, I couldn't say no. So I do it again, and thank you, brother, for having me.
All right, last question. What are the artists they need to check in for right now? Give me some artists that everybody need to tap in.
I mean, everybody know. I'm sure most people know about Tyler, the Creator, but he's amazing. Baby Keem, I'm gonna be biased. I'm gonna run through the Columbia roster.
You're supposed to, as you should, my brother.
Polo G, Lil TJ, you know what I'm saying? Triple X and Kanye have a new record out that's really dope called True Love.
Nice.
Definitely check that one out. Pharrell just dropped a new record today that we put out. Yeah, Pharrell, 21 Savage, and Tyler, the Creator, called Cash In, Cash Out.
Only Pharrell can get that combo.
Right, can get that combo. Right. And it's really dope on a personal level for me because he has his Something in the Water Festival next weekend, which is usually down in the Virginia Tidewater area where he's from. But this year, for the first time, he's doing it in D.C.
Okay.
Yeah, so in it's Juneteenth weekend, it's Father's Day weekend, so that should be really big. Shout out to everybody in the DMV. Can't wait to see what that festival, how it jumps off. But to drop this song going into it, it's real exciting times for us.
Dope.
Yeah.
I felt like I was on my Wilt Wallace with me and Pops, and my brother was at the baseball game.
Yeah, right.
I was like, I feel like Wilt, because you always get them good selfies with mom dudes.
Yeah, with mom, Pops at the game. Yeah. That's
So
my thing.
Yeah.
I mean, when I was a kid, my parents used to take me to sporting events. We had a family friend that had season tickets to the Redskins, so they used to give us the tickets to go sometimes. And back then we didn't have the Nationals in DC. We used to go to Baltimore to check the Orioles, and so to me that's like the legacy I'm carrying forward. And then also, like I said, shout out Kevin Weeks and my man Mar Brown. They both passed away, but they were executives before me, and they used their success in the game to get them access to these sports arenas. And it was like their thing. They used to move around, and I used to just be like, yeah, one day I'm gonna do that. So now I'm doing that. Yeah.
Reese. Who you with right now?